Video Game Podcast.
Intellivision CEO Tommy Tallarico steps down from his position at Intellivision. I don't know if it's down. It's a lateral move, but I'm going to read a tweet from Tommy to clarify what's been going on because I think it does better than what I can do.
Yes.
So he tweeted, the guy who took over his position is Phil. What's his last name?
Phil Adam.
Phil Adam.
Phil Adam.
So Phil Adam.
Prince Adam.
That's taking over for CEO spot. Okay, so Tommy says, both Phil and I and Nick as COO make a lot of important decisions together, like we always have. The company has grown, and it's important to have someone 100% focused on the executive side while he focuses on creative. And he is still president, and they still make all the decisions together. And it's always been like that. Phil is great. We've been friends for 25 years, and we trust each other 100%. And it's also important to show strength as a team, not just as one person. Amico wouldn't be where it is today without the incredibly passionate and talented people we've brought together. It was never about one person. It's the product and the games and the team that are most important. So, as always, they've been making decisions together. It's not a one-man thing. And he's just putting that specific thing that he was doing, since he had a lot of stuff on his plate, to someone who's more qualified in his eyes to do that while he can go and do his creative work. And that overall should be better for the company because if you have a team that's working on it anyway, you might as well have the positions given out the right way.
Play to the strengths.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're with them anyway and you see them doing that,
And on top of that,
why wouldn't you?
He has the world record for the most video games worked on of any human being ever in the history of like people developing games. So
Well, he's a very creative guy.
so it's his angle. Like that's what he does. That's his success. You know what I mean?
And if he has more time to do that,
Yeah.
it's going to put the company in a better position.
Exactly. Even though he's a brainchild of the whole the company and everything, and he took over. But you know, Phil Adam also, not to discredit him, like he brought Tetris to the market, to the U.S. and to the rest of the world when it was just you know, in the USSR, and he did his. Like, he knows the business side of things. So yeah, definitely makes sense.
Play to
He's the
your
perfect
strengths.
person to
play to your
do
strengths.
that. Perfect person to do that, man.
Indeed.
And plus, all right, so the company has come out at a very bad time
Yeah.
with COVID and everything. Everyone says, what's this use and this use? This has happened. This is real life. And
right.
stuff is hard to bring out, especially to
man.
have the budget to do so on a company that's like not well known enough to have the capital to do what they're trying to do at that, you know, with that grand scale.
Right.
So a lot of people have taken the, you know, them being public with all the information
They draw their own
and
conclusions.
throwing it back in their face.
Right.
Because a lot of companies, especially when starting out, aren't out in the public's eye, which is, you know, Tommy is out and talking about this to everyone everywhere.
Right.
So that might be looked at as a fault to some people. You know, a lot of companies keep their business to themselves.
Right.
But since everybody is in on the business, they think that they can talk about the business side of things and act like they know what's actually going on.
Well, everyone's an expert apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Everyone's an expert on, you know, how to come out with a new console during the pandemic. Everyone, everyone's an expert. Everyone knows how this runs, and it's like there's too many of those people just talking. You know, I've never seen so many people care about a console that's not even out or they're not even going to get.
I mean, when Vince McMahon bought out XFL and bad shit happened right when he bought it out and the pandemic happened right when he bought it out, it didn't make it because it couldn't make it in that, you know, certain things, especially even with millions of dollars invested in stuff.
tough.
It's very hard to make something happen and no one saw COVID coming.
Yeah.
So especially if you had the design and money to do that, obviously if you prolong something and it's later and later and later, people have to get money from somewhere.
Yeah.
So people are surprised that Intellivision needs money.
Prices have to go up and they have to do things that they weren't going to do originally because they didn't see these circumstances coming. They had a release date ready originally.
It's about 2 years.
Yeah, they had a release date ready to go. They announced it and then they got hit with this stuff. And it, like I said, this is not Nintendo. This is not Xbox. This is not Sony.
Right.
It's tough to recover from shit like that. Now, I say this because it's like, you know, experts, you know, the experts out there who are, you know, throwing all the criticism and the hate. If you have a blueprint for exactly how to come out with a new console during the pandemic, by all means, send it to them right now. If not, your word doesn't really mean anything.
It just pains me to see people reveling in the failure of a company and hoping that it doesn't work out. I've never seen somebody yes,
that's not costing people jobs and stuff.
Yeah. Why are you why
challenges, not failure, challenges.
It's like
no, I'm saying they, as in their words, not ours, their words.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they are saying,
why wish? What kind of person are you to wish for someone's failure? Like for what?
You a hater.
Like what's the point?
I'm so like they're like I'm so happy I don't want to see families enjoying themselves together.
Yeah, like
it's not even like the purpose of the thing is not something bad.
Well, I think this goes back to the topic of this of the story. It's like I think a lot of the hate, like we've said several times on several other podcasts,
around Tommy.
It's centered
not
around
Amico.
centered around Tommy. He's been up front and center with it, and he's been asked a lot of questions, and people come at him and stuff like that.
Very transparent.
Yeah,
but the fact that he's not going to be the face right now and stepping away from being the face of this company is probably the better.
Yeah, that's the best move.
Because people can. I wonder if they'll stop harassing the company. They won't because. They get hit.
As long as Amico continue, if they're asking, like for money, trying to make money, the Amico haters are still going to say, oh, look at this. They're looking for this. They're looking for this. Yeah, because you don't understand what the company is going through. That Tommy hate is still carrying over to wanting the failure for the entire company. Like,
plus these people are human. Like people forget that these people.
The haters at the end of the day, haters need to find something else to do. They gotta you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, why am I actually hating on something? Like, why do I put so much energy and time to let my little fingers type out these hateful things to a company that has no?
I like to go back to the Switch before it was even announced. Right, about 3 months before it was even announced. Every YouTuber, everybody on the platform,
everybody killed it.
I always go back to watch. I could
because they were going off the Wii U also.
Everybody was going off the Wii U,
Wii U
and
the
quote unquote failure of the Wii U, right? Yeah. And then they're like, oh, the next system's gonna suck. Even people that I like now, that I respect, I'm like, damn, they all shitted on
until they see it pop
Switch, and then the release came.
Call them dick riders. That's what they are, dick riders.
Some of them changed their opinion.
It's fine.
A lot of them changed their opinion, and then some of them are so like.
But at least if you're wrong, admit you're wrong and be like, yo,
but
you know what?
But here's the thing,
it's
though.
fine to have an opinion, though. If they didn't want it, like it,
opinions are always welcome.
But you can't hold on to that if it's not that.
But there's no. The thing is, and this is why we can all agree, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that.
Well, we've all played the system, right? That's why we agree. We've all played it, right?
Correct.
And it's not bad.
And the thing is, this thing isn't out yet. All right. So all the hate and everything, right? Everybody who's hating hasn't played it.
They haven't played it. Haven't seen it.
All right. Guaranteed, everybody who's hating on it hasn't played it. And if you have played it and you don't like it, it's not for you. You're not the market. You're
I'm
not the
actually
demographic.
still waiting for that video for someone who actually played it to tell me that they hated it. I'm still waiting for that.
It hasn't happened. No.
Exactly.
I still haven't seen it. So.
Still. And you know what? This is one of those things where it's like you just have to wait. We just have to wait for the system to release. Because just like the Switch, I think it's going to change a lot of people's minds when it's available and when it's out.
Well, here's the thing. I think the day someone does a hate story on it and don't get the hits that they want to see, I think they'll forget about it.
Yeah, because it's all about hits.
Because it's about the
all
sales.
About hits.
Yeah.
And that's a sad fucking world we live in. It really is, because it's like it's tiny dick energy, and these people don't have anything to do but just hate on something that's not even out.
Yeah.
Not even out. Why
waiting.
care?
They're waiting for anything.
Why care?
If you played it and you legitimately like, nah, man, this thing sucks. Is it okay? That's fine.
But they revel in it, though.
That's
See a company going through
fine.
a little bit of struggle, they revel in it.
It's hard to break out in this. It's hard to come out with a console. It's
I can't think of anything.
And even if
without
it
a
comes
pandemic,
and even if it comes out, it's no guarantee
that it'll
pick up to where they want it to. So we don't know, but don't wish like the failure of anything. No matter the company.
Especially in
if
gaming.
you don't like it,
don't buy it.
We've always said, if you don't like it, don't buy it.
Dude, there's tons of
You
shows.
don't have to show everyone that you don't want them to buy it.
It's not for you.
That's what I don't understand.
There's TV shows, there's movies, there's video games, there's things, tons of those I don't like. I don't go around saying it's a piece of shit, you're not gonna like it. No,
Right.
I don't. I don't mess with it, and that's it.
Do I go ever? I don't post everywhere. Don't watch Resident Evil's new movie.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
you didn't like it, and then you're
like,
done.
I didn't even finish it,
and you're done.
So it might have gotten way better by the end. I don't know, but I'm not gonna go and tell you, hey, did you watch it? Please
but the
don't.
thing is,
there's
too much of that shit in gaming. Like it's like gaming's supposed to be fun. Man.
Talk about shit you like.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell people to play something that you like.
That's why I like. That's why I support the Amico so much, because it's about bringing people together and co-op. Co-op is the like that's how I started loving co-op games. You know, playing with friends and family. That shit is fun to me. Still to this day, still doing it at age 40. That shit's fun to me. But like, if you're gonna hate on it and this keeps going in different chats and different social media and just hating, it's like that says something about yourself, and you should probably seek some fucking help.
And it sucks that they got to raise the price. I mean, no one wants to hear stuff like that.
Yeah, just moves that they have to do to keep.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about delays. No one wants to hear about
Yeah.
raised prices. But to act like you don't understand is just dumb.
Right.
That's the problem.
Well, the ones who are going to complain the most weren't going to buy it at $100.
Exactly.
So, you know,
No,
it's
no,
like,
exactly. Gonna buy it at
$2. They
And they're
wouldn't
like,
fucking
oh, it's the
bought
same
it.
price as the Switch.
I
Why
tell-
would I pick
I
this over
tell
the
this to
Switch?
people,
not
I'm
getting
like,
it.
they're giving you 2 fully functional controllers.
You
and
guys already
6
have the
games.
Switch.
So it's like, you know, like, oh, I can get myself a Switch. I was like, yeah, but no games. I was like, you're not going to have any
Listen,
games.
all they want is Fortnite anyway. That's free.
Or memory card.
like, just
like-
play what you like. If you don't want to do, you don't want to mess with the Amico or even care about it, then just go away and play what you play. But
And
don't-
nobody's telling you to not buy a Switch. No one is saying, Amico or Switch, you have this choice. And that's it.
I think it's a listening.
What would you do if this was your only game system?
Like it was mentioned in the chat. It's like, yeah, the Amico is it's going to complement my gaming ecosystem. You know, it's like, especially since, you know, my daughter's 2 and she's at that age, she keeps on taking my Switch out of the dock and it has a flimsy back. So I was like, stop touching this thing. You know, I'm like, get off it.
You shouldn't yell at her.
She's picking up the PlayStation controller. She's curious about. She sees me playing. She's curious about it, and I think the Amico would be perfect to play the games with her and get her started into.
You gotta get a Sega Pico.
a Sega Pico.
Yeah, it's a game.
So I hope it does well. I hope it comes out this year.
Yeah, I will continue this to you know.
All we can do is be patient.
I'll be positive and patient.
I'm gonna play other stuff.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be patient. If
Yeah.
it works, I played it. If I get to play that stuff again, that'll be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
and it's always a good thing to have more options in the gaming industry, man. It's always good.
The
That it's good.
Competition is good for everyone.
It's good. It's good for everyone, and people don't understand that.
It's a lot
if
of
it was
great
up to
ideas.
me, listen, if it was up to me, which is not, I don't care how much of the difference of the philosophy is. I know you want multiple people to be able to play this. You can play with your phone. I would be like, it's going to be $199 with one controller, no games. You can buy all the stuff. Since people want to say, I just care about the price, I don't care about what it comes with, I would have a selection with one controller, one game. If you want, one game. And be like, this is the price, $199, boom, or $150, whatever you want it to be. And I'll put that out there. So shut those people up.
Well, yeah.
And then you have the option with the 2 and that price, and you get all the stuff with it. And that's what I would do.
There's
I don't
good-
know. Like I
yeah.
said, I don't know how much they would lose doing that. They would probably lose more money.
Shout out to
But-
Retro Bro, John Retro Bro, and Retro Advisory Board.
Yes.
They had a live stream on Friday.
With Phil
this past
Adam,
Friday.
right? Phil Adam was on, right?
Yeah, he was
Phil
on-
Adam was on recently with him. He was talking
Yes.
with him for like 15
he was
minutes.
talking about what happened. Yeah.
And I watched it, and that's how
I saw it.
that's how the news broke to me.
Oh,
personally.
you mean you did your research first and actually learn where they're coming from rather than assuming?
I assumed first. I was pretty on point.
And
with
assume
it.
that there's something really wrong going on between like Jesus Christ.
It wasn't. He was not ousted.
Yeah, man.
He was not
No.
ousted from his position.
No.
Because it was like, oh no, he's not doing his job right.
Right.
No.
Get him out of there. That didn't
No.
happen at all.
No.
I think this
clicks.
This is the right move.
It's like if I said, Turbo, I'm gonna need you to take the reins and be CEO of 857, and I'd be
Sure.
like,
Hey,
I am. There's something not getting.
Jay, I'm gonna need you to take. I'm gonna take
I'm
off a
COO
month
now?
off from work, and I need you to help
I'm
set
COO
up the
now.
project. Yeah.
I'll be COO.
Or
COO.
you're hosting Thursday Thrills. Oh, was there a problem with sticks? Is there a reason why Al's hosting this week? It's like, no, motherfucker, he has a job.
Exactly.
Spreading fucking
But-
rumors and shit.
But when we go over the topics and stuff for the show, won't we still be doing that?
Yeah, like-
as a group?
The show must go on, right?
No matter who's called what, we're still doing the same job.
The show is going on, no matter what.
It's just like, do you want to go to this meeting? Do you want to stream on this day? That's the only change. And it's going to be better for it. If I had to work on Thursday nights, would I still be doing freaking Thursday Thrills?
Right.
No. So if somebody took over Thursday Thrills because I'm doing something else, I'll take over another day, and I'll do that, or maybe not.
And this is a console. And one of the things that Tommy said from the beginning,
they all make the decision.
But this is not supposed to be a console that's like it takes over all the other consoles. This is supposed to be a complementary console.
Mm-hmm. It fits a niche.
It fits a niche.
Needed. Like if you are a family, or if you need a console for a couch co-op.
And I love the fact that
not everybody needs that. And the people who don't need it need to stop telling everyone that they don't need it.
Especially for collectors. Because the people that are collectors,
yeah,
the people that are collectors,
they'll buy it anyway just because they collect it.
The people that are hating, this is my pet peeve. The people that are hating right now on the Amico and they're collectors, they're gonna freaking buy it.
They're gonna buy it.
So why are you hating on the damn? You're gonna buy the shit.
Well,
anyway,
yeah. There's two types of haters. You have
a lot of them.
You have the YouTubers, right? You have YouTubers, and then you have just the people who follow the YouTubers.
Right.
So the YouTubers are doing it for clicks. Okay, so their opinion to me means nothing because they're just doing it for clicks. Yeah. Okay, soulless. So the people, the following, the people that are actually watching these people, they don't have. They need to be told what to do. They don't stand for anything. You tell me, I watch you. You tell me to hate something, I'm going to hate it. If you tell me to like something, I'm going to like it. That's what these people are. Those people are like they're sheep.
Well, they'll see a video.
They're sheep.
They'll see a video get 2 hits, and they'll see a video get 10,000 hits.
Instead of
what are they gonna do?
But the thing is, you gotta challenge those people. You gotta say, instead of taking time out to just type a paragraph or a novel hating something you don't nothing about, take time out and actually praising something.
Right.
Let's see how that feels.
Right.
Let's try it out. Try actually saying something positive about something.
Wait, what?
And you know what's crazy?
Why not?
Even if we like one of us, right? Because we, in a way, we're kind of influencers. Influencers.
I can't speak.
We're all
influencers. All right. Oh my God. No, but there'll be a game that I'd be like, I could recommend. I could be like, yo, I love this game and whatever. And then I see in the chat too, people be like, nah, man, that game is garbage. I don't get mad. Hey.
It's just telling you your perspective.
You played it. You didn't like it.
That's cool, man.
That's cool. You know what? And sometimes I take recommendations from people in the chat too. And just
sometimes
recently.
we have the Reggie effect. He talks about a game. I'm like, yo, I gotta buy that game. That's an influencer.
How many times on this podcast have I said I do not like first-person shooters, but I never said first-person shooters suck.
No, you just said Halo sucks.
You never did a review.
I said you suck for liking Halo. No, I'm joking.
You never did a review on a first person.
No, why would I do one? I'm the worst person to listen to about first persons, or a Pokemon game, or Minecraft, or Fortnite. I'm not the guy to talk to.
If that's what you like, that's what
you enjoy it. That's fucking awesome, dude.
And the thing about exclusives, listen, like people know Earthworm Jim is an exclusive. Right. Earthworm Jim 3 is an exclusive to the Amico. So that's what they're for. They're supposed to want you to, want the system. Right. It's because you want the game.
The killer app.
Everybody knows they say, I wish it was for everything, but Mario, you wish was for everything. Yeah. Right. But because it's not going to be for everything, you get a Nintendo. That's the point of an exclusive. So, unfortunately, listen, it's only for that system. So, if you are interested in it, maybe you should look into it maybe a little.
I got to respectfully disagree with Harris Marish. The problem is not positivity or negativity, to be honest. The problem is negativity. The problem is negativity, dude. It really is. Because there is a lot of truth out there, but then those people who swear they know truth, they don't know the truth. And we only know what we see. So we don't know what's going on unless we're in the Intellivision headquarters. All of us don't know unless we're in there. So I can't say that the truth that's out is actually the truth unless I'm hearing it or I'm in the Intellivision headquarters. So it's about negativity, man. Negativity, that shit's got to stop. It's got to stop,
it's about
man.
people focusing on negative aspects.
People's jobs are at stake and all that
stuff. That's what the internet is now.
Again.
Everything is. If I go to yahoo.com, it's like this person died, this person died, this person negative, this person's doing this person cheated on this person.
I don't see anything positive. I see nothing positive.
But that's what gets clicks.
Positive.
People focus on the negativity about it. You can make everything the happiest thing in the world. Because that happens also.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a review of a game that was really bad, and then you actually played it, and you're like, damn, it's not as bad as what they say.
That happens.
Like, it happens,
That
man.
happens a lot.
I mean, I played Grand Theft the trilogy.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as people
Double
said.
Dragon,
But it was
got a 4.
It was everywhere on the news. So like bad. And then you play it and
Glitchy,
you're like,
glitchy,
it's not as bad as what they, you know.
This is why the internet's bullshit. You can't listen
Assassin's
to
Creed
Yeah,
Unity.
man.
Well, they don't post good. Though.
Well,
they don't.
All I will say is this, for me personally, I'm gonna say just play the freaking thing. If you don't like it, that's fine.
If you have no
That's
interest,
fine.
don't follow it. Don't say anything.
Shut up.
Just
But
keep
the
it
thing-
moving and play what you're playing.
Talk about something you
listen,
like.
We can talk about this for the longest, but I will end it on
Yeah,
this. You can talk about negativity without being negative about it. Like I can tell you what's actually going on with the company without saying, and I'm glad that's happening to them. That's what the problem
Oh,
is.
you mean constructive criticism?
Yes. Like if I'm telling you this is a problem with the company, this is what's happening with shipping and stuff, and then I tell you, and then you say bullshit, that's a lie, because I know more than you. And
Because I
I'm
read this and I read
focusing-
this.
Yeah, because I'm focusing on something that I heard from somebody that I have nothing.
Oh,
I have
like
no
that
idea.
one
No, that's it.
No, like-
No. What are you saying? What are you saying?
No, it's like one of those assholes in the chat who was one time when we were talking about the Amico. We were telling them our experience. And they were just like, well, this guy from IGN said this and that. Like, no, we played it, asshole.
Yeah.
Like I said, they don't want to listen though. Those people don't listen.
They're not going to buy the system anyway. So
They just want to be negative.
Yeah.
They're going to believe their own narrative.
You could
or
go
whatever.
down. I played this game for 3 hours, 6 hours. Blah blah. No, they don't. Their mind is made up on being negative. So let them be. Like that's what they want to do.
And even
they
if
don't
they-
want to hear positivity.
Even if they got a chance to play it, they're gonna hate on it.
yeah,
'cause
they'll
that's-
find a way. They'll
that's
find a
it.
way.
But that's what gets me.
That's
though.
fine.
When they talk about it and they say, and I'm happy that it's failing. Like that's what pisses me off about the
Yeah,
negative
that's
stuff.
like, come on.
I don't
man.
like
Like I can say, listen, you can say, hey, it did this, it's delayed, it's not a good thing. I hate it.
Only time-
that's being delayed that long, and I'm being impatient about it. That's fine.
Man,
only
listen,
time
And
I
you could
would-
always get your money back if you have money out for it. You can always get your money back.
The only time I'm happy about a company failing is when they rip people off. Or,
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Yeah.
they do some shady
I'm not even
shit.
happy then.
No, well, obviously the people aren't happy because they're the consumers. but
Whenever
still.
people's jobs, like
Right.
good people's jobs
Right,
are
right,
at stake, you don't want people to lose their jobs.
Right.
And and Tommy's,
Right.
has some family shit going on too. So that's
Right.
That they don't know about.
that no one knows about because you're
They
not in
could-
this house.
They
Like,
could listen. They can know exactly what's going on if they read, post, and follow the people that they're talking about.
All right.
So human beings at the end of the fucking day. Why do you
People
fucking
don't
care so
understand
much?
that people are human beings.
Keep it moving. If you're not going to get it, keep it moving. If you're going to get
Yo.
it, you
They don't understand
throw
that
some
this stuff could be-
positivity
Yo,
their
there was a-
way.
there
But
was
they
a
don't
deli-
understand it can be hurtful also.
Yeah, no.
To these people.
During the pandemic, there was a deli that closed down down the street. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, I was laughing and jumping for. Let me stop, man. No, I would never do that. I would never do that shit, man. That's just it's fucking
Because I got a
psychotic.
bacon, egg, and cheese, and it wasn't good that one time, so I was so happy. No.
That's psychotic,
No.
man. That's crazy.
You just don't go there. You just don't
Just
go
like,
there
yeah,
anymore.
that's it.
You don't talk bad about them.
That
That's
family went
it.
bankrupt. They lost their kids.
Yeah,
Can't go
like,
to
I
school
would
anymore.
never went to a party and
Yep, they're homeless now. You hear that? They're homeless.
Yeah, they're
now.
homeless. The kids
I'm
are
happy.
in the street.
And their wife got hit by a car.
Oh,
All right, that got dark. Can we move on, please?
No, the bottom line is, spread positivity. Enough of this fucking negative shit, man. It's just at this point in time, it's getting pretty fucking old.
talk
know?
about stuff you like, man.
you know, and television's going through some shit, but I have a feeling in my soul that they're gonna come out of this. So,
They'll be all right.
And
Absolutely.
all I can do is be patient.
and I support y'all. So
Hell yeah, man.
I
Absolutely.
got y'all back. So that's it, man.
And this is good news for me, man.
Absolutely.